Hello, everyone. My name is Narissa Anderson, and the book that I chose for the notable award winner is When Mischief Came to Town. This book is written by Katrina Nanstad. Its copyright date is 2015, and the publisher is Houghton Mifflin's Hardcourt. The age group for this book is around 10 to 12 years old, and the genre is children's literature as well as young adults. A little bit about this book. This book is about a 10-year-old girl named Ingrid Maria. Ingrid Maria moves to an island with her grandmother after her mother dies. Um, she's moving to an unfamiliar place as well as an unfamiliar island. So she doesn't really know much about it and what to do and what to expect. When she gets off the boat to meet her grandmother, she's greeted in a way that she's not really expecting. She goes to her grandmother and is snatched away, and she tells her to come on. She realizes that her grandmother is acting this way because she sees her with half her hair gone. It's a bald spot, and this is because on the boat to the island, a goat chews off half of her hair on her head. With that being said, Ingrid has committed her first mischief without even knowing. This book will tell you, um, based off of the title, you can see this book will tell you a lot about Ingrid and her mischiefs. A lot of the time, she's not trying to commit a problem, but she does things to help, and it ends up being wrong, and she ends up being in trouble. Um, the end of the book, going towards the end, it talks about how her mischief has grown on the grandmother, and her grandmother tells her about a time where she used to be just like her, and how she just wanted her to not want to go back home because the town was a little boring compared to where she came from. It was a fun place, and when she moved with her grandmother, she couldn't do all the fun things that she did when she was back with her mother. Um, as I said, the grandmother and Ingrid, they form a relationship with each other, and the grandmother understands what she's going through, and she understands everything that she does is just trying to help, and she's a little easier on her. Ingrid does end up meeting a friend. His name is Klaus. It's a boy who is also an orphan child that she finds out later on in the story. He tells her that his parents died as well, and she takes this and realizes that she does have a good thing at home with her grandmother. The end of the story just talks about how Ingrid gets used to where she's at with her grandmother. She's no longer sad, and she's not sad about her mother passing away. She's able to cope and move on with her grandmother, doing all the things she wants to do. I would say a personal reflection about this book. Um, I think this would help kids because it will show them not to give up. They may be trying to do all the right things, and that's with anybody. Um, a little child could maybe want to, and I don't know if this is a good example, but it could be a child that's in the store and he wants to get something for somebody, and he takes it not knowing it's stealing, and he takes it and gives it to somebody, and then he gets in trouble because he stole it. So this is him trying to do something good, and he gets in trouble for it. So that's an example I would say for that. I think that it teaches kids to, you know, keep going, and no matter what, just do their best and be who they are. In the end, it will turn out good. Um, if you make mistakes, just continue. Everybody makes mistakes. A personal experience I would say I had with this story, similar to the story, is when I was younger, we were decorating the Christmas tree, and I wanted to put the star on the top of the Christmas tree. And when I did, I ended up knocking over the entire Christmas tree, and I got in trouble. Although I was trying to do a good thing, since I ruined the entire tree, I got in trouble. Um, an activity I would say I would have the students do, being that in the story, Ingrid was a storyteller, so I would make the kids create their own stories using their own characters. I would also have them talk about a time and also write it down when they try to do something good but ended up getting in trouble for it because they didn't know it was wrong. Um, that's basically all that I have. And again, that was When Mischief Came to Town.